Hey, what's going on TikTok? Get on here for a few minutes. I'm out here in El Paso, Texas, right outside the Paso International Airport. I'll show you. That's the Marriott right there for the airport. This is right across. I'm gonna show you some interesting stuff here. Those buses right there are the private companies that are taking the illegals all over, processing them, housing them here in El Paso, getting them to wherever they're going. Yeah. So here they come. So again, there they are. There's an airplane just taking off from the airport. The airport is over here. Okay? Thank you for the gifts. So what we are, guys, let me flip the camera. I'm out here in El Paso, Texas, from retired ICE. I worked in 5 years in the crimes against children and the trafficking and exploitation unit. Okay, I'm out here with my boy, conservative Anthony Aguero, who was a former U.S. Republican congressional candidate who ran on the protection of children platform. Okay, what I just showed you, and I'll flip it back. These are the buses that are basically transporting the illegals that keep coming across, thanks to Biden and co. Okay, they're going to be, and you can see some of them lined up. Let me flip the camera again. It's right there. Those are private security contractors, armed security, by the way. Okay, they're taking the illegals. Some of them are wearing like standard uniforms, like prison, blue shirts, gray sweatpants. There was others that were on their bus earlier with brown. Okay. They're gonna go from here over in this area. That's the El Paso International Airport over there. One thing to make mention of is a few years ago, Alex Jones had brought up the with these prison camps. Okay, pretty much what they are, these camps that the government has used, either FEMA camps or DHS camps or what have you. Train tracks, secure facilities, transportation, airports. Here you go. Let me zoom in on it here for you. You see the railroad? Right there. El Paso International Airport is all this area here. All this complex here. Some of it is private businesses, as you see right over there, the Real Estate Academy, but there's secured areas over there. We were just told by a source that we met up with down here that this area here, he saw teenagers walking back and forth there. That's possibly a discrete housing area. Okay. There's a facility down over here, the brown area. That used to be the office for the ERO for ICE, enforcement and removal, or the deportation officers. That is owned by them, these contractors now. This facility here used to be a doctor's office. I had a doctor that was in here. Now most of that is a pretty much an indiscreet jail or holding area. Okay, you see now that the illegals have gotten on the bus already. They're lined up. Dark, yes, I'm here in El Paso, so you were right. They are coming here to Texas. What they're doing is they're coming and being flown down to a red state, so that way they can help with the illegal elections that are coming up. But follow what's going on in New York. Okay, remember New York passed laws that you don't have to be a U.S. citizen to vote in elections. If you guys have Getter, tag my buddy at Real Anthony. Okay, and I'm on there at Yoast915. I'm also on TikTok at Real Yoast, Y-O-S-T. Okay, also on Facebook and YouTube. Now here goes another group. These are all males, military-aged males. Okay, not one child, not one female. Okay. You have a heavily armed security contractor, but you have these guys not even handcuffed, shackled, or anything. It's funny, isn't it? And that white truck that's coming here this way, looks like they're probably going to come over here to start some crap, because look at it, it's got the lights on it, so they're probably going to come over here and say some stuff. That's El Paso International Airport vehicle, too. Anthony. What? The white truck?
Yeah, I know.
There's the airport truck.
I know.
So El Paso International Airport, thank you for the gifts, guys. El Paso International Airport vehicle was just communicating with them, I guess, telling them where to meet up, where to go. If you're concerned about what's going on in this country and the borders, please go ahead and follow my partner at Anthony, at, what is it on Getter?
Real Anthony.
At Real Anthony on Getter, Conservative Anthony. He's also Border Network News. Okay, you can follow me on Getter as well at Yoast915. And I'm on Twitter at Real Yoast. Okay. Now, I am a disabled combat veteran. I served 5 years in the United States Army Infantry and tours overseas in Iraq. Okay, I'm also a medically retired ICE official. I retired here out of El Paso, Texas with DHS ICE, or HSI now, with the Child Trafficking and Exploitation Unit, known as the Cyber Crimes Group. I worked here along the border. Also the Biden, or excuse me, Obama's scandal of Fast and the Furious. We had to, we got blamed for that, but we broke the lid off of the corruption of that. You're right, Dark. You're damn right. It's going to take us over 8.5 million veterans, to stand up and serve our country again. It's critical race theory and demasculation of the military is basically handing our country over to pretty much the next in line. Yeah, Heidi. I haven't been on here in a while. The last time I went live, I was here with my buddy, Conservative Anthony. We're outside the El Paso International Airport, a few blocks away. Let me show you what's going on here. Thank you for the hearts, guys, the gifts.
I have no idea. I don't know where they're coming from.
So these are buses right now. Armed private security guards on these buses. These are the illegals that they are housing and getting ready to transport from this area here, which is only literally blocks away. There's the El Paso International Airport Marriott Hotel. So you can see the Marriott. This looks like a parking garage for the airport that's being built right there. There's railroad tracks outside. Secured facilities. Down in that area, former ICE facility. Facility is here. Okay. How's it going, Heidi? Yeah, I'm out here with Anthony. That's my partner in crime, my brother over there. If you want, he's on Getter right now, doing live. Socialist Book has banned me for the next 16 days for speaking the truth again, but I'm not worried about it. If you want to give me a follow on Twitter, at Real Yost, and then on Getter, I'm at Yost915. I'm also on YouTube, but I haven't really done a YouTube channel in a while. And Heidi, just so you know, there's the man, the myth, the legend right there. It's the aircraft taking off from the airport. It's a private plane. And again, right up this road right here is El Paso International Airport. The Chris Swan, exactly. That's what's happening here in El Paso daily. I'll go ahead and let them know, Heidi. Thanks. We greatly appreciate it. One of my viewers says she still has your banner on her profile pic. That's exactly right, Chris. We actually just saw some earlier today.
Happy birthday, Glenda.
Happy birthday, Miss Glenda. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to go follow my boy Conservative Anthony. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Just so I'll flip the camera back here in a second. Just a quick update. I'm out here with my buddy Conservative Anthony. There's El Paso International Airport again. El Paso International Airport vehicle is checking us out. They were over there with the buses. They're So what's going on here, guys, is the buses that are bringing the illegals, transporting them around from their little indiscreet what's called housing areas. There's 3 buses, well, 4 buses were there. One already took off as we pulled up. They're taking them to the illegals to the El Paso International Airport, which is right up the road from our location. We're about maybe 5 minutes from the actual terminal. Military-age males, not one single child, not one single female was in here. All military-age males. These are not asylum seekers. They are not asylum seekers. Okay, I know because I'm a retired ICE officer, even though I worked in child trafficking, child crimes. Thanks for the gifts, guys. Thank you very much. These aren't asylum seekers. Okay, military-age males coming here. They're not fleeing anything. They're not persecuted. Okay, poverty is not asylum. Okay, religious persecution, Christians in the Middle East, Christians in communist China. Okay, you're being attacked for free speech, free thinking, your job. Okay, those are all asylum worthy of cases. Okay. Parker, the plan is to look what's going on in New York. New York just passed the communist draconian law that you don't have to be a United States citizen to vote in their elections. They're coming to places like Texas and Florida because the Democrats need to steal the elections with illegitimate votes. Okay? If you don't know who's voting, just like how they had, how many hundreds of thousands of dead people that voted in this last election, but that's not enough to overturn the election, they said. One fraudulent vote is enough. Okay, because that's someone who did not have the authority or capacity to voted. So what they're doing is they're giving them hush money. Okay, it's critical to note too, these guys aren't social distancing. Okay, some of them have masks, some of them don't. Okay, they're on these buses with a armed private security guard. Okay, so if they're asylum seekers, why are they armed? Then it brings up the other spectrum is why are they being transported in prison buses? Right? You don't hear AOC saying anything like that. Our own illegitimate Congresswoman Veronica Escobar, don't see her crying anything. Okay, so let me flip it around and show you the buses again.
If y'all would like to join the rest of this live stream, I am going to be jumping on Getter right now. You guys want to
let me flip.
Getter,
that's my buddy.
Getter is at Real Anthony on Getter. You guys will find me right away.
At Real Anthony, guys. That's my partner, Anthony Aguero, conservative Anthony, former U.S. congressional candidate for Texas Congressional District 16. I helped him out on his campaign. All right. So, also, you can follow me, guys. You can follow me on Twitter at Real Yost or on Getter at Yost915. I'm also on YouTube at Chris Yost and Facebook. I'm banned from Facebook for right now for speaking the truth. Right now, the FedEx is blocking us. But thank you for the gifts, guys. There's a lot going on. I got a glare to. I can't say who's sending the gifts, but I do greatly appreciate it. Get the word out, guys. The invasion's happening, and they don't care about it. They care more about giving you hush money and talking about global warming, which is, you got to trust the science, right? They tell you, science will tell you that global warming's a myth because the Earth operates in cycles. The Ice Age, for instance. How the hell did we get out of the Ice Age? Global warming. That's true. That's true there, Chris. Well, thank you, Kay. If you guys like, please get the word out. Follow my partner, Conservative Anthony. You guys heard him a minute ago on the... thanks for the gifts again. Who was that? Appreciate it, guys. Parker, they want them to vote. They're also trying to think about it. It's part of the UN agenda. Okay? It's part of the UN agenda. If you don't believe me, you can call me conspiracy theorist if you'd like. This wouldn't be the first, okay? Research Rex 84, okay? UN Agenda 21, and then UN Agenda 2030. See how it's all tied together. See what's going on. The Global Migration Pact, the UN anti-gun, what do you call it? The gun, the gun restrictions the UN wants to impose on every country. Okay, they want to suppress your individual states and countries' constitutions for the New World Order. Okay, again, call me conspiracy theorists all you want. I worked in government pretty much all my entire life. I worked in the military. I worked as a defense contractor. I worked as a defense department GS civilian employee, and I worked for the Department of Homeland Security. Okay, I'm retired from the Homeland Security. I worked 5 years in the child sex trafficking and child exploitation unit here in El Paso along the border. Okay, so this stuff's going on. This stuff is real. Okay, this child trafficking is going on, right? And then taxpayers are funding it. Look at the countless numbers, and I think the thousands of missing migrant children now. Okay.
I still try. I've not yet figured out how to zoom in here, guys.
So sorry, I'm trying to read the comments here, guys. I got a glare. I don't call El Paso the Sun City for nothing. Okay. Let me see if you can see these guys, the armed guys. See that? Body armor and weapons on that guy with the white shirt. It's hot. Okay. Armed security guards, guys, for transporting so-called asylum seekers. Armed security guards for transporting asylum seekers. What's that all about, right? All military-age males. No women, no children, no family units. All military-age males are on those buses. Okay? And again, just to give you this contractor here, the asset protection here, we did research last time Anthony and I were out here. It is linked to the... it's got some UN ties to it. So what's going on here now, guys?
I don't see how we are so willingly sit on by idly and watch this country just be radically.
So welcome to the stream, guys. For those of you who just tuning in, these are buses with armed security guards, private security company. Okay, with ties to the United Nations. Look, there's one security guard right there. Okay, taking the illegals that have come across that the U.S. Okay. The illegals that come across and violate United States immigration law, which is a crime in and of itself, disrespect United States national sovereignty, okay, at your expense, the worker, taxpayer. And Democrats want you to accept this and pay for it. Okay, the military is not our last hope. It's our veterans, because our military is crippled and weak with the critical race theory and the transgender movement sweeping across. Okay, and if you're not a Democrat or a liberal, you're being eradicated. Okay. About 8.5 million veterans. Okay. Remember, there's like 50 some million. Or no, there's more than that. There's millions and millions of guns. We outnumber the veterans outnumber the military tremendously, and then our weapons that we own. And I am a disabled combat veteran, served in the Army Infantry and tours over in Iraq. Okay. So here comes the bus. I'll show you the path once they turn out, how easy it is or how close we are to the airport. So I'm going to zoom out on the camera. They're pulling out. Thank you, Tina, for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. You can also give me a follow on Getter. If you have the Getter app, I'm on Getter at Yost915. That's YOST915. I'm on Twitter at Real Yost. I'm also on Facebook, and YouTube. Okay, so he's coming out. That road that he's on right now goes straight up. That is the El Paso International Airport Marriott Hotel. That road will take you right to the airport, the back gates. And there's a private terminal where they're going to fly him out. Thank you, Kay. Appreciate it. I don't know if any of you or many of you follow Alex Jones or not, but a couple of years ago he did he was a guest on Conspiracy Theories with Jesse Ventura. One of the things that he covered were the plastic coffin liners that were strategically placed throughout the country. And then once they got word of it and put it out, miraculously overnight, that whole yard was gone with all of them. One of the things that they did talk about was these government facilities and the strategic placing and the logistical placing of them. Transportation hubs, airports, okay, the secured facilities, the prison-style facilities, barracks or housing for them, okay, to keep you confined and controlled and under watch, lock and key and armed security, okay, is by railroads, airports, okay. Let me show you follow along here, okay. Let me flip the camera again. Railroad right in front of us. Railroad tracks. Okay, there's Fort Bliss. There's an Apache helicopter taking off. So I'm not sure if you can see it. It's flying up overhead, and just Fort Bliss is right over, just on the other side of us. It's where I PC or ETS'd out of. Okay, so there's your railroad tracks. Like I said, that's the El Paso International Airport Marriott Hotel. There's a new parking garage getting built right there. This road right in front of us goes all the way up. A 5-minute drive to the airport. Where those white trucks are coming to the right, if you follow that road to the left, that'll take you to the main gates of Fort Bliss. Okay. There's a former ICE facility. Secure compound right here. The ERO, or Enforcement and Removal, used to be there. They moved to a different location now. Look at that. Gated warehouse area. We were just told earlier there's some what do you call it, discrete housing in those buildings right there. And over here, office buildings with some of those storage. This used to be my doctor's office over here. It goes further back, and there's a secured jail yard area. It's heavily armed and fenced in. You're doing the math now? Okay. Here we got more of the armed guards right there. You see him in a blue shirt right here. Here we go. Here goes some of the. Look at that, military age male. No women, no children. And no family units. Thank you for the likes, bless it, appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it, guys. Say the bus is making its way out now. just so we can see if this has the thing on it for the you can follow the research the company yourself. Okay. Right there. Asset Protection Security Services, LLP. All right. Research that, guys. Are they part of the military? They could be. Some could be MS-13 that have been discovered along the border. And there goes my partner in crime right there, Conservative Anthony. Anthony Aguero, former U.S. congressional candidate for Texas Congressional District 16. Fought a great fight. Didn't let that deter him. He's still fighting to fight the invasion of our country and to help combat the child trafficking. Okay. You can follow him on Getter at Real Anthony. Also check out Border Network News or BNN. There's 2 more groups waiting to go. Appreciate that, Blessed. Tap that screen, guys. Get the word out. The only way we're going to educate the people is by getting the facts out. This is what the lamestream media won't show you guys because it shows the truth. Heidi, I'm banned for the next 16 or 17 days. I've been banned for 45 days a while ago. Yes, we're here in El Paso, Texas, guys. Just outside the El Paso International Airport. There's one of the new parking structures. Over here is the airport, International Airport Marriott Hotel. There's the train tracks right there. That road right here goes right up to the airport, to a private terminal gate about 5 minutes away. All this area back here is warehouse and like commercial properties. Okay. This building right down here, I'm not sure you can see it or not. That brown building right there, that used to be when I worked for ICE. I didn't work for them, ERO, or enforcement and removal operations. They're the guys that do deportations. Okay, that used to be their office. There's a Sally Port like a prison would have in there, and a jail area, holding area. That's also been utilized by these guys. I believe it's called Asset Security Protection, LLP. Tina, I was stationed at Fort Bliss as well from 2005 to 2009 when I got medically discharged. I helped stand up 4th, the original 4th Brigade. Well, not the original. The original was Vietnam, but when they reformed for the insurgency in Iraq, the surge of troops, I helped stood up 4th Brigade. 4th Brigade Combat Team, 1st Cavalry Division, and then when we went to Iraq, we came back, we reflagged to 4th Brigade, 1st Armored Division. So I was 11 Bravo Army Infantryman. Asset Protection Security is what that company was called. We were told last time we were out here that it has ties to the United Nations, by the way. Can't confirm nor deny. I haven't looked into it. It did seem credible with everything going on. That bus that just went to the right and went over by that ICE facility I just mentioned. So it could be possible that it's going to be picking up people from that facility. Come back here and get... So we're going to go ahead and walk over to that area. A lot of city and county of El Paso vehicles are coming by here. There was already 3 vehicles from the El Paso International Airport. Jamie Lynn, that was the 4th Brigade, 1st Cav, or 1st Armor. That was both. And thank him for his service. I might probably know him. Looks like the rear bus is getting ready to load up. Thank you guys. Well, 100 guys. Let's keep this growing, guys. Go ahead and know if you could give me a look there. See, there's how close we are to the airport. If you see it, there you go. It's a plane taking off in the background. Johnny, can you see where they're out of? If that's possible, see where they're out of for us, and then you might be able to find out if they have any UN bids for contracts. Yeah, these are all armed guys here, Johnny. So look, there goes. See, they're wearing like prison uniforms. Appreciate it, Johnny. My buddy Anthony Aguero, Conservative Anthony. Big True, we're here in El Paso. Notice that sign, guys. Look familiar? KBR. Guess who was owner of that? Or part owner? Dick Cheney. Go this way. Again, that road right in front of us. Come out here, make a left, follow it up. About maybe a quarter of a mile, half mile, you're at the airport. There you go. Here's your drink. You can find out about that security company.
Oh, how long? Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny, go ahead and reach out to me if you can do that and let me know what goes on. Greatly appreciate that, boss. We're up over 150. So as you guys saw, they're showing, or they're moving in small batches and groups.
Hey, let's go around the other way like we did the other day.
Oh,
yeah.
Go for a little walk here, guys. Cherry, we've been out here for about a half hour to an hour. Outside of El Paso International Airport, about maybe less than a half mile down the road, where the illegals are being brought in on buses, taken to the El Paso International Airport to be shipped to a city near you. Yeah, I'm a retired ICE officer. I did 5 years in the Crimes Against Children, Child Trafficking Exploitation Unit here in El Paso and along the border. My fight for protecting the kids and this border in our country, as I'm also a disabled combat veteran, doesn't end, never ended. It's because I haven't been in service for over 13 years. Okay. And I've been out since 2015 from ICE. I'm out here with my buddy, my partner in crime, Conservative Anthony Aguero. You can go give him a follow and a like there on Getter. Go ahead and like him on Getter at Real Anthony. He's also on Border Network News. He's a co-owner and anchor on Border Network News. So we're going to try to go around the backside. Just hopefully we can get back there this time. Well, thank you, Gene. Sorry, skin's a little shaky and there's a glare, but... So, where's everyone from? Go post it up here. Big props to anyone that's from Philadelphia. I'm originally born and raised in Philly. It's like I tell everyone, I left at 19 after high school. I worked a year after high school in construction, and I joined the Army. I'm a Philadelphian by birth, but a Texan by the grace of God. Oklahoma. F. Denton, New Jersey, okay. Wildwood. Stone Harbor were my stomping grounds. Feisty girl, all right. Yeah, I grew up in Overbrook, West Philly. Used to be a mummer too, baby. With the Trilby, South Philly, and Woodland string bands. Played tenor, bass, and bari saxophone. San Antonio in the house. Ireland, there you go, my proud brother. Irish-German descent here. Here we go, guys. We're gonna be on. You can hear the buses. We're on the backside. 192. Then keep it going, guys. Keep it going. All right, here we go. So there's the two buses that are left. Looks like that's their security van or their escort. Andrea, what's going on is these buses right here, there was about 5 or 6 of them earlier. These are the buses that are taking the illegals, all military age males, not one single child, not one single female. Not one single female or child or family unit was brought out. These are the illegals that are imported by the Biden administration. Okay, coming to a city near you. We're here in El Paso, Texas, just outside the El Paso International Airport, just to see how close we are. Okay, that is a new parking garage is being finished built over here, and I'll zoom in so you can see it. That is the El Paso International Airport Marriott Hotel. Between those two buildings, about a half mile up the road, is the El Paso International Airport. Feisty, they're going to New Jersey, Philadelphia, everywhere. Coming to a city near you, guys. Okay, this is why we need to vote red to stop this. So there were 6 buses, we're down to 2. Let's go, Brandon. Exactly. Yep, the group's in San Antonio. Wake up, America, vote red. Yes, exactly right. I'm out here with my buddy, partner in crime, Anthony Aguero, Conservative Anthony. go ahead and give him a like and follow on Getter at Real Anthony. Okay. Also check out Border Network News. They're dropping them off at Walmarts across the country. I believe it. Now remember, Joe Biden gave you a measly $1,400, well, $2,000, something like that, right? He's giving these guys free housing, free medical, free transportation to a city of their choice. Oh, here we go. See that? How many women and children do you guys count? I'll wait. Armed security, too. Check that out. AOC would be going crazy right now. Look at all that emissions coming out of that bus. That's right, 0 women. There's one woman, but she's an armed security guard. So the bus is leaving in the back. You're right, Cherry. Not good at all. All military age males. Corinne, these are the illegals that keep coming across at your expense, that are being imported. The future voters of America. Sorry, voters of America. Yeah, we're down to one bus left, guys. We're here in El Paso. They're getting bused right up the road to the El Paso International Airport to come to a city near you. Hey, CSH, I worked in law enforcement. You don't have prisoners on a transport bus that aren't shackled or restrained, even in minimal security. There you go.
They're illegal aliens. They're coming from Venezuela, Brazil, Colombia. Yeah, they're from everywhere. They're not.
And just for verification, this isn't the first time we've been out here, right?
No.
How long you've been doing this?
Going over 4 years now.
There you go. The man, the myth, the legend, right there. Conservative Anthony. So that was the. They didn't even fill up the buses this time.
But you were waiting here long enough that the guy told us. We'll see more buses coming through.
Wow, 685, guys. Keep it going, guys. Like I said, go ahead and put your hashtag information out there so everyone can see it.
Y'all can follow me on, what are you on?
I'm on TikTok, Getter.
All right, if you're on TikTok, you can follow me at Real Anthony BNN. Real Anthony BNN.
What's the, you got your Twitter?
Real Anthony Agüero on Twitter.
And then Getter.
If you're on Getter, just follow me at Real Anthony. That's where I'm going to be posting everything. Follow me on Getter at Real Anthony. And you can follow Border Network News on Getter as well as Border Network, at Border Network.
While we got you here real quick, Anthony, what got you started in all this?
I just got tired of the corruption, the abuse of power, and the fake news narrative that was just being thrown around and being blatantly lied to. It didn't sit well with me anymore, so I had to do something.
And you ran for U.S. Congress on the platform of what?
Border security, veterans, a totally America First platform. America First, absolutely. I think we need to, first and foremost, stop paying so much more, defund the UN completely, stop paying for people that want to destroy our countries. Why would we want to be giving funding money to those people? We could definitely cut the spending deficit by a lot if we stop borrowing money to then give out money to other countries. That makes no sense at all. There's no way any common sense politician could agree to that if you care for your country. So those are some of the stuff that I was really and border security. We need better border infrastructure. Our border patrol agents are overwhelmed. They're underpaid. And one thing that we don't take into consideration is the kids. A lot of the kids carry a burden. The kids of the family members of the agents themselves, and we need to show them some support too, because in this corrupt day and age, unfortunately, it's a cool thing to be mean to law enforcement or to their family members. And so we need to have more support groups. We need to have more community involvement to show those families some love and appreciation. So
now, when we've been out on the border, okay, you found out these. What was the vast majority of the cities that these guys and girls have been telling you? Well, mostly guys.
Everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
Would you say mostly red cities?
Everywhere.
Well, there's again, conservative Anthony. Go ahead and give him a like and follow on all those platforms if you're on them. You're also streaming on Getter right now, right?
Yeah, I'm live on Getter at Real Anthony.
So if you guys want to hop on over there on Getter, check his stream out. He's also got a lot of great content.
All right, Gettys. We'll be signing off. Thank y'all for joining us. And I will be back with you guys probably
Hey, Rain.
in the next 20 or 30 minutes. Thank y'all for joining us. I will be back with you guys with more updates.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and sign off here for a little bit and see what we can find in some other spots. Thank you for the likes, follows, guys. Go ahead and follow my partner, Conservative Anthony. There you go, Rain. Rain's putting all the info out for you. All right, appreciate that, Rain. Yeah, we're going to see what other spots we can get into. Stay tuned and look for updates. We'll be going live probably here in a little bit. Thanks.